Welcome to the Brother Be Well platform. And welcome to the very first BB Dub Youth Chat series. I'm very excited to introduce our topic today on building positive mental momentum. I'm your host, Justin Martinez, and with me today is a very special guest, Dr. Michael Houston. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Justin. I'm glad to be here, ready to get this thing started and let's dig in, enjoy ourselves.
Right on. I'm very excited to introduce Shamar Knox to the platform and to the series. How you doing today, Shamar?
Pretty good. Ready to get into this.
Right on, man. Right on. Let's jump into it. I come up with this building positive mental momentum in the mornings. I started it with my morning routine. And what it means to me is when I jump up in the morning, my alarm goes off at 5:45. I want to find a way to generate some momentum to carry on throughout my day. And the way I like to do that is through positive input. I like to read in the morning. I like to listen to a motivational speech or one of my favorite motivational speakers. I like to listen to a positive song that kind of gets my juices flowing. And I just want to use other forms of positivity to get my day going. So that's really what it means to me. And I feel like it's so important for us to build that momentum because that it carries our day and it sets the tone for our day. So I wanted to also understand what your guys' take on and a little bit of insight of what that actually means to you. So the floor is open. Jump in when you want to and tell me, what does positive mental momentum mean to you?
I guess positive momentum means to me something like, even when I'm golfing, I have to think of something positive because I know negativity won't help. So I always try to think of something like getting a hole in one on a hole, even though that's really hard. Or I always try to think about something positive on every hole. Like, if I sink this putt, I could win the whole tournament. So I think positive thinking really helps, especially like maybe if you're in school or something or golf, or like I said, it helps with anything. It helps you get through your day most of the time.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it is sports that kind of brings that mental attitude out in you. You know, you could really be hard on yourself, or you could really be like your best friend in those moments when you actually need to generate some positive mental momentum. And what are some other thoughts and insights?
I think positive mental momentum is really about like how you perceive things and like the way you go about like handling issues and things that come up. Because if you think about things in a negative way, you're going to respond in a way that's like, it's not conducive to a positive solution. You're going to get a negative solution if you tackle things with a negative mental mindset. And so I feel like positivity is extremely important when tackling challenges, because it allows you to just see things with that positive light that help make situations better.
Right. And it's adversity is really thick right now, and it has been throughout this entire year with COVID and things changing and people losing their jobs or switching to remote classwork. And it's been hard for a lot of people to stay positive during times throughout this year, especially now during the holidays when those are coming up. So I really like what you said, Nick, about it helps you the way you perceive things and the attitude that you bring to the day or to those situations has to be positive, and we have to find ways to generate that positivity. And that was a really good point. I like that.
Well, I was going to say, just going along with Mr. Crawford, about positivity and thinking on the perspective. like what I do is I get up first thing when I wake up, I say, thank you, Jesus, you know? And then I pray. I just ask God, okay, what is it that you have for me today? And then I just listen. I just listen to whatever. And my perspective or perception is that God is filling me up with the day's events. He's filling me up in my spirit. And so to feed my spirit first, and just like you, Justin, I'll read some scriptures. I'll read something that's positive, in the scriptures, or something that catches me. And I might even post it too. Then outside of that, I get up and I'll go for a run. Well, now that I'm a little bit older, I'll go for a jog.
Yeah.
And just clear the mind. I'm listening to my music, and I'm thinking about, okay, well, what is going on within me? Letting my body get cleared up and letting my body, feel the fresh air, and it's quiet out, and then I, get ready, start the day, and then I'm already filled. So now I'm filled up spiritually, physically, and now I'm ready to tackle the day mentally. Like, what's going on?
Right. That's a good point, Dr. Michael Houston, because I like to think of it too as, when we get up in the morning, we put our clothes on, and we don't just put our clothes on. You also put your attitude on, and we don't know what the day is going to bring. Days could take a left turn, they could take a right turn, but you got to have a positive attitude if things do take a left turn. The day is very unpredictable, but I think it's just, it's hard for some people to get up and to feel positive and to generate that momentum throughout their day. So when they don't do it, it kind of like their whole day drags on because they didn't establish that positive mental momentum in the morning, or they didn't find a way to where they could plug into an outlet.